could tell it wouldn't be long that he was with me, yeah, me, singing I love rock and roll. So put it on time in the jukebox, baby. I love rock and roll. So come take your time and dance with me.
All right, what day is this? 4?
Yeah.
Day 4, man. Tell us what you think so far, and whatnot. How'd you sleep last night?
Man, I slept good, man. Man, so far it's been a trip. Seen stuff I ain't seen before. Been places I ain't been before. And I'm still learning.
How you feeling about the double clutching?
Trying to get it down packed more. But I'm feeling okay with it.
You went through Nashville last night or yesterday afternoon, and that was bumper to bumper traffic.
I didn't like that.
All right, guys, we about to get it started. Do our 5 minutes, and we headed where?
To Kalamazoo, Michigan.
All right.
Hey, what's going on, guys? Just want to let you know that we're done for the night. Did my backing today. Did pretty good. Did my pre-trips. I know the motor, know the side, and I almost know the trailer. I know the driver's side and almost know the trailer. We're in Michigan, and it's cold. Really cold. Deuces. Okay, you got the general hoses are properly mounted and secured at both ends. No abrasion, voltage or cuts, and not leaking.
Try not to touch anything unless you got gloves on.
Oh, okay.
Cause you don't want to get your hands dirty.
You have the belt-driven alternator. It's properly mounted and secured. Not cracked, bent, or broken. All wires are connected. The belt is not cracked or frayed, and the free play is between a 1/2 and a 1/4 inch.
1/2 and 3/4.
Yeah, 1/2 and 3/4.
That's fine.
And you have the hoses are properly mounted and secured at both ends, are not cracked, are no abrasion, bolts or cuts, and not leaking.
You want to start off with the air compressor. Air compressor is that thing back there. Stand over here. You see that thing that's got a backwards C on it. It's that gold-plated thing over there.
Yeah.
That's the gear-driven air compressor.
Yeah, the gear-driven air compressor is not cracked, bent, or broken.
It's always you start off with properly mounted.
Properly mounted, secured, and not cracked, bent, or broken, and not leaking. Then you have the...
It's fine, man. It's your first day, so...
power steering pump.
The gear-driven power steering pump is that one coming out this hose right here. This hose right here,
okay.
It goes into it over there.
Oh, down there.
Yep.
It's properly mounted and secured, not cracked, bent, or broken, and not leaking. Then you have the oil the dipstick is properly mounted and secured, not cracked, bent, or broken, and filled with factory specifications. I would check by pulling the dipstick out. Then you have the belt-driven water pump. It's properly mounted and secured, not cracked, bent, or broken, and not leaking. The belt is not cracked or frayed, and the play is between a 1/2 and 3/4 inch. you have the coolant reservoir. It's properly mounted and secured, not cracked, bent, or broken, and it's full to factory specifications. And this power steering reservoir is properly mounted and secured, not cracked, bent, or broken, and sealed to factory specifications and not leaking. And then the hose.
You got the steering gearbox and hose.
Oh, steering gearbox and hose. Properly mounted, secured, not cracked, bent, or broken, and not leaking. The hose is properly mounted and secured at both ends, no abrasion, bulges, or cuts, and not leaking. The steering linkage. That's
The steering linkage is right here. Make sure you point from here to back, like this, all right? Because there's two parts to it.
The steering linkage is properly mounted and secured. Yeah, properly mounted and secured, not cracked, bent, or broken. No missing castle nuts or cotter pins.
The cotter pins, castle nuts right here. The cotter pins are these right here. There's one right here. There's one over there. All right.
Okay. Spring hangers.
Spring hangers are these right here.
Spring hangers are properly mounted and secured at both ends, not cracked, bent, or broken. And leaf springs is these, right?
Yep.
It's properly mounted and secured at both ends, not cracked, bent, or broken, and none are shifted. The U-bolts are properly mounted and secured, not cracked, bent, or broken, and none are missing. Shock absorbers is properly mounted and secured at both ends, not cracked, bent, or broken, and not leaking. Brake chamber and hoses.
This is brake chamber right
This
here.
down
nope,
here.
Nope, brake chamber is that one.
This one?
Yep, that's the hose right there, brake
okay.
hose.
Properly mounted and secured, not cracked, bent, or broken, and not leaking air. And then I do the same thing for the hose, right?
Yeah.
The hose is properly mounted and secured at both ends, no abrasion, bulges, or cuts, and not leaking air. The slack adjusters.
Slack adjuster push rod.
Is this right here?
Yes.
It's properly mounted and secured, not cracked, bent, or broken.
With the brakes release.
With the brakes released and pulled by hand, the push rod should not move more than 1 inch.
Bam, bam, bam.
Brake drum. That's that.
Yeah, you're not gonna, when you do the brake drum, you're not gonna be able to really show him which one's which. You're just gonna do like this. You're gonna be over here, you're gonna talk to the examiner, you're gonna be like, all right, this is the brake drum.
Okay.
All right.
It's properly mounted and secured, not cracked, cracked, bent, or broken.
Yep.
And then the brake lining is properly mounted and secured, not cracked, bent, or broken, no oil or debris, and friction material is not worn dangerously thin.
Yep.
And steer tire,
Yep.
properly mounted and secured, no abrasion, bulges, or cuts to the thread or sidewall, no less than 4/32 tread lift. Air pressure is filled to factory specifications and would use a tire gauge to measure that. Rim, properly mounted and secured, not cracked, bent, or broken, and no illegal welds. Lug nuts, all properly mounted and secured, not cracked, bent, or broken. No rust trails or powder residue no cracks around the bolts for the holes. And the hubs are properly mounted and secured, not cracked, bent, or broken. Filled to factory specifications and not leaking.
Right. All right, you did good. You know, first time we're gonna work one compartment at a time and stuff. And one question he had is, you know, as far as the steering gearbox and hose and the brake chamber and hose, his question was, do I have to really talk about the hoses again, since I already did the general hoses on the driver's side? And I told him, just go ahead and talk about it, since you're specifically talking about the gearbox and hose and the brake chamber and hose. So, you know, it doesn't hurt. So, I mean, you know, we're going to be doing it the same way. So whenever we go to test time, he's going to be good about it. So, you know, like I said, this is the first day, second day on the road. You know, yesterday we drove through some bad weather, windy in Illinois. And second day we got to pick up in just outside of St. Louis. And then we're headed down to Tennessee. And I'm gonna drive. I was driving the first leg part, the empty miles of the load. And we stopped at a rest area and did some pre-trip, you know, just we're gonna be doing this every day, so, and he did pretty good, so, you know, we'll get at it. All right, man.
Bitch, I wanna party like